Well, let's continue the process. Add cylinder, press E, rotate it. In the channel box, rotate the x-axis to 90 degree. Switch to wireframe mode, press R and scale it up just a bit, making it slightly bigger. And also reduce the depth of the cylinder. Now let's organize the objects. Select the eyeball and its soft, then press Ctrl G to make a group. Go back to the cylinder, switch to face mode. Select these faces, then hold Shift and drag around them so the selection area is inverted. Delete them. In front view, press Ctrl E and extrude them outward. Let's assign a lambert to the eyeglass. Right-click, assign a new material and choose lambert. Go to the attribute editor and increase the transparency. Add thickness to the eyeglass. Let's go to the front view and make the model more look like the reference. Grab the side vertices and move them slightly toward the center. Select the middle edges, both top and bottom. Press Ctrl P. Reduce the fraction a lot. As you can see, there is a very thin gap here in the concept. Now select the middle faces and press Ctrl E, extrude them inward, and push the handle in. Add an edge loop in the middle of these row faces. Select all the vertices and set the z-axis value to 0. Next, select this edge loop and press Ctrl P. Then increase the fraction. Select these row faces and extrude it inward. Again, press Ctrl E. This time add a little bit to the offset. Pick these two faces and pull them outward. Let's adjust it in front view. Just remember that symmetry must be on. Add an edge loop to create a curve here. Also, we need one face from here to extrude outward. We should connect them, so add an edge loop here. Extrude this face and pull it downward. Press the R key and straighten them to align. Move them close to the top part vertices. Then select all of them and go to Edit Mesh, open the Merge window and apply it. Well, they're connected now. Next, select these two faces, delete them. Switch to edge mode, pick all these edges, press Ctrl E to extrude them. Then press R and line them up. Now we have this shape. Grab the top and bottom edges using the R key and move them until they get close to each other, forming a square. Now move this square up. Not too much. It should be a bit bigger. Check it in front view and move it out slightly. Next, press Ctrl E and extrude it outward. Do it again. Again. And at the end, pick vertices, go to Edit Mesh, open the Merge window, increase the threshold to 1 and hit Apply. Let's move to the stick part. We need a cylinder, move it down. Well, there is something wrong here. This part needs to be thicker, so press R and increase the depth a lot. Yes, now it's much better. Scale the cylinder down and also make it shorter. I think the upper part should be bigger to protect the eyeball. Press 3 to see the smooth version. The middle part needs some adjustment. Select this area, faces, and make it thinner. Well, I think it's better to create a sig with the cube. So delete that cylinder and add a cube. We'll start with a general shape, move it down, increase its length. Add some edge loops. Then pick these faces and extrude them inward. Move down these vertices and the bottom part. Press R to bring them close together. Press 3 and switch to the smooth version. Now add an edge loop. Select all the edges in this part and press Ctrl P to bevel them. Change the number of segments to 2. Well, we have leather bands here, which the hunter could use to handle this sword better so it doesn't hurt his hand anymore. Just make a copy with Ctrl D, add some edge loops to the new one, add as many as needed. 2 for each band is enough, I think. Select all the straps faces. Inverse a selection and delete them. Next, unhide the previous stick and make it live. Go to the modeling toolkit and turn Quad Draw on. Now we can change their position based on the handle. Let's give them a little tilt to break this artificial uniform order. Press Ctrl E to add thickness. Select all horizontal edges. Press Ctrl B to bevel them. Change the number of segments to 2. And decrease the fraction. At the end, pick all edges that need to be beveled. Press Ctrl P. And well, it looks good now. The next part will be the final one where we complete the sort and also unwrap the UVs in order to apply materials.